Welcome to Flapachino's episode 2.
I used to have sex when I was walking home from school.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, as a horny teenager.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember getting in trouble in school for having sex because I wrote a letter to my boyfriend and it said, "Fuck you later." And the teacher took it off me and I was like, please don't read that.
They're listening to you out there like, what?
And the teacher took it off me and I'm like, please don't read that. And then she went to read it and I almost cried. I'm like, please don't read it. Just throw it in the bin. I'll never write another letter. This is back before phones were big.
Yeah.
Obviously now I text them across the room, Yeah, and then she threw it in the bin and I just remember being so fucking relieved. Honestly, I was going to cry. Go to my next class. It was French class. I'm sitting there looking up the window. Teacher's knock and she's like, get out of here. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I go over, I'm talking to her and she's like, I read your note. You're sexually active. This is bad.
This is in Catholic Ireland as well. It's not like you just went to a normal school.
Years ago, mixed school, what do you want? We're going to fuck,
Maybe not when you're under fucking 14.
14. I feel like it wasn't completely out there.
Nah, it wasn't for same for England, but over here,
and
Australia,
it was super
losing your virginity at 14 is huge. They think that's it's not that normal, but I think in England and Ireland,
it is
a lot more normal than
my parents knew because I went to my mum and asked her.
For me,
yeah. So the teacher's like, you're having sex, this is terrible, blah blah blah. We're gonna tell your parents, and I was like, my parents know. And then they're like, are you being forced in any way? And I'm like, no, I really want it. And she's just looking at me like, what the fuck? You can't say that. But my parents were pretty open, so I wasn't really afraid to say whatever I wanted to say. But yeah, I also remember he was only 3 days older than me and her saying, you're lucky he's only 3 days older than you. If he was even a year older, I'd have him done for rape to make an example.
Fucking crazy.
And I'm just like, what? No,
this
we're
is
literally
my boyfriend.
Yeah, he was my boyfriend. We were in a relationship, and we ended up staying together for 8 years after school. We were proper high school sweethearts. And then it got worse than that. They called our parents. Obviously, both of our parents confirmed they knew and we were taking safety and stuff. But then they told the principal. And every day for a week after assembly, me and my boyfriend had to go sit in the principal's office while he gave us a sex talk.
Jesus.
We got held back every day after assembly for a week.
It's just not normal life.
It's not normal now.
Yeah.
It was so awkward too because we'd had the sex talk from our parents.
And you're going to do it regardless of whether someone's shaming you or not.
And it wasn't even educational. It was is one of you being forced? There was no acceptance around it at all. It was we were in trouble for having sex.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
I've had sex in a KFC toilet.
You probably had a fucking drumstick in your mouth at the time.
On the
living your best life.
The worst part about it was I'd already had sex with another guy that night. And
that's your type of double penetration.
Yeah.
KFC in one end, dick in the other.
That was probably one of the greatest nights of my life. And that wasn't even the only. I had sex with 3 guys in that one night, and I didn't remember the first one. And he then reminded me. I was like, "Oh wait, we did have sex." Yes.
What was the best part, the dick or the chicken drumstick?
Definitely the drumstick.
Yeah.
I actually think I had 2 KFCs as well on that night.
2 KFCs and 3 loads of dick.
Yeah. Honestly, did you describe my final days in life? That would be the greatest time.
Maybe we could recreate the best day of your life.
Yes. On my OnlyFans.
Mine would be me at Finger Boys concert and yours is just fucking KFC and cock in your mouth. Two different
cock.
2 different types of cock.
And then a chicken wing.